Hello, and welcome to the first edition of the GNBS Highlights for 2025. We are so happy that you have decided to continue the journey with us this year as we share our monthly accomplishments and keep you informed of our activities that benefit consumers and businesses. I am Sumintra Ramkelowin, Administrative Clerk with this month's program. Sit back and relax as I keep you company for the next 15 minutes. First up, on January 22nd, the Guyana National Bureau of Standards (GNBS), with support from the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality (CROSQ) and the United Nations Industrial Development Organization (UNIDO), met with stakeholders to get their inputs on our National Standardization Strategy (NSS). Participants of the workshop represented businesses and organizations within the public and private sectors who provided insightful information on the standards needs in their sectors. The new CEO of CROSQ, Sharon May Smith Walker, and the Executive Director of the GNBS, Trevor Basu, were among those who provided remarks at the event, which was held at the GNBS exhibition site Sophia location.
This project provides a roadmap for Guyana to effectively utilize standards towards building economic growth and social progress, guided by a framework of safety, quality, and reliability.
A national standardization strategy allows Guyana to align its national standards with international best practices. This is important because it harmonizes national and regional strategies with what is existing in the rest of the world. This will enable seamless integration of Guyanese products into international value chains, creating greater trade opportunities for the country.
Guyana is the first of 7 CARICOM member states selected to benefit from this 3-year project. The Guyana NSS workshop saw the attendance of more than 60 participants. More after this break. Welcome back. We now turn your attention to the training offered by the GNBS in January. Already, the Business Development Department conducted 4 training sessions for a total of 44 persons from the public and private sectors. The training focused on the quality management principles, ISO 9001 requirements, and internal auditing of the ISO 9001 standards. Participants of the trainings included staff members of the University of Guyana and Quest Medical Center. The GNBS is excited that individuals and organizations participating are continually signing up for training programs on national and international standards. Let's hear from the head of our Business Development Department, Al Fraser.
So I want to take this opportunity to encourage the public, all our stakeholders, all our organizations to continue to utilize the training service of the Business Development Department of GNBS. Our training schedule for 2025 is currently out and is being circulated. So I want to encourage you to go on the website, check the training schedule, and register early for all of our upcoming trainings.
Thank you, Mr. Fraser. Still on training. This time, training provided to staff of the GNBS as we work to improve our capacity. On January 6th, staff of the Product Compliance Department benefited from a sensitization workshop on the energy efficiency standards and labeling in Guyana. The workshop was organized by the GNBS in collaboration with the Department of Environment and Climate Change (DECC), Office of the President, the United Nations Development Program (UNDP), and the Guyana Energy Agency.
So this training is basically an awareness raising session that we're doing with the GNBS so that they can raise their awareness on energy consumption, energy use, relevant to their responsibilities as it relates to equipment and appliances that consume energy, particularly electricity.
The GNBS welcomed this training at this time. I think it's a critical time, especially with our growing economy. We thought it positive to implement the energy efficiency standard into our labeling program. So the energy efficiency labeling program focused basically on AC, and that's air conditioning units and refrigerators, right? And also it focuses on light bulbs. The standard comprises of requirements that helps us as inspectors to perform inspection in a more energy efficient manner.
Meanwhile, inspectors of the GNBS Legal Metrology Department also completed a 5-day training on the verification of LPG meters. The training focused on the International Organization of Legal Metrology (OIML) standards, meter proving, measurement, advanced calculations, LPG theory, tolerances, and meter technologies.
The training currently being conducted for inspectors of the Legal Metrology Services Department is a 1-week training that is being conducted on the verification of bulk meters and LPG meters. Bulk meters is nothing strange to the Legal Metrology Department. It's something that we have been doing over a number of years. However, with the change in technologies over the years, the GNBS has to be abreast of what is taking place in the rest of the world. As a result, we required updated training for our inspectors to ensure that they perform competently in the field. In addition to that, the LPG meters is something new, that is a new service the Bureau of Standards is moving to provide to stakeholders, hence the need for us to be competent in that area.
We're doing a wide variety of topics, so we're covering everything from different metering types, both in the field and in labs, to different technologies of certifying those devices. And then we're also talking some advanced math, and we're doing uncertainty, repeatability, linearity, accuracy, things that impact meters' ability to perform well in the field and how that impacts our customers, in this case the industry, society's ability to get fair measurement.
The GNBS continues to work towards improving its services offered to stakeholders across all sectors of the economy. More after this break.
How do you ensure that the products and items you purchase are of quality? We do it so that you don't have to worry. The Product Compliance Department of the GNBS ensures consumer and retailer protection through inspection and monitoring of products. To date, we inspect over 50 different products ranging from footwear, mobile phones, and gold articles to electrical fixtures and fittings. All just to ensure that a substandard product never reaches the consumer. To find out more, contact our Product Compliance Department. GNBS, creating a culture of quality.
Welcome back. In January, several companies were recertified by the GNBS after they continued to meet the requirements of the various GNBS certification programs. Under the Laboratory Certification Program, Dr. Leslie Prasad Healthcare Institute Inc. Laboratory was recertified for continuing to meet the requirements of the National Laboratory Standard, GYS 170. Meanwhile, Guyana Thermoplastics certificate was renewed after their PVC pipes continued to meet the requirements of the standard. Additionally, DNS Ramliol & Son Jewelry received their renewal certificate as their gold articles conformed to the GYS 50 standard. Meanwhile, from Made in Guyana, the following products of the following businesses were recertified. Basif for their fire hydrants, manhole covers, and test masses. Comfort Sleep for their mattresses, foam sheets, and pillows, and Craftiest for their coconut shell products. The GNBS encourages more businesses to join its certification programs to increase consumer confidence and market shares, among other benefits.
Consumers across Guyana are now shopping local with confidence. Yes, they are choosing GNBS-approved Made in Guyana certified products. And if you haven't done so yet, you can too. Just look for the Made in Guyana logo with the colors of the Guyana flag on authentic Guyanese products that are approved by the Guyana National Bureau of Standards for meeting quality and other key manufacturing requirements. So, the next time you buy, let GNBS approved Made in Guyana products be your preferred choice for Guyanese authenticity. These products range from beverages to sauces and spices, mattresses, fiberglass items, teas, coffee, coconut byproducts, and construction materials, among others. Support local content as local manufacturers strive for excellence. Shop Made in Guyana today.
Thanks for staying with us. The GNBS offers a wide range of calibration services to its clients in manufacturing, health, construction, and more. Our head of corporate communications caught up with one of our laboratory technicians, Ronaldo Prasad, who conducts the calibration of torque wrenches.
Welcome, Ronaldo. Thank you for having me, Lloyd. To start things off, could you say what is a torque wrench, who uses it, and what it is used for?
Okay, no problem. So a torque wrench is a device that is used to achieve a set torque. So you can set this device to a required torque measurement, and whenever you use it, it applies that set torque measurement to the tightening bolt that you're applying it to. Who uses it in Guyana? We have the oil and gas industries, the construction industries, as well as the aviation industry. Right? They normally use a torque wrench to do assemblies of their systems. So let's say you have a system that is under the ISO certification. That means it needs to be safe. So whenever you're assembling this system, wherever there's a bolt or a nut on the mechanics of the system, the bolt or nut needs to be tightened to a specific torque. This torque can be set on the torque wrench, and whenever you use the torque wrench on this bolt, you're achieving the right torque by using the wrench. Torque calibration is done by mounting the torque wrench onto our torque calibrator. We then input a specific required torque onto the torque wrench. The torque wrench should then give us an output. The output is recorded on our datasheet, and we do this measurement for over 135 times for each instrument. When we have the measurements completed, we then place it in our uncertainty budget, which calculates the uncertainty and the error of the instrument. We then report this to the client with our calibration certificate, and the client can then decide if their equipment is within or it is out of their tolerance and their quality system requirements. I encourage users of torque wrenches to get their instruments calibrated to guarantee the delivery of the correct amount of torque, ensuring consistent output over time, avoiding potential safety hazard caused by improperly tightened fasteners, and meeting quality control standards.
Before we close, the GNBS Executive Director Trevor Basu met with the Chief Medical Officer Dr. Narayan Singh and his team at the Ministry of Health to discuss the establishment of a laboratory to provide dosimetry testing services at the GNBS. Once established, this laboratory will conduct the testing of radiation levels of individuals who are likely to be exposed during their various work activities, ensuring reliable monitoring and protection. This brings us to the close of this January edition of the GNBS Highlights. To learn more about these and other services and initiatives of the GNBS, visit our website at gnbsgy.org or our social media pages. You can also call us on 219-0064-66 or WhatsApp 692-4627. Goodbye for now.